God Almighty says in Surah The Star, verse 37, that no soul shall bear the burden of another. That is to say, no soul shall bear the sin of another. Every human being will be judged by their own sins, and no one's burden will be attributed to another. This refers to the day of judgment, where each individual will face their own actions, be they sins or good deeds. No one will bear the burden of another, as God says in Surah Fatir. And if a heavily laden soul calls another to carry some of its load, nothing of its burden will be carried, even if it were a close relative. That is to say, even if someone tried to help a loved one or bear their sin, it would not be accepted. This does not contradict other verses such as that in Surah The Spider, where God says, and they will surely bear their own burdens and other burdens along with their own. This verse indicates that whoever calls to misguidance, whether a preacher or otherwise, will be responsible for the misguidance of those he led astray, so that the burden of those he led astray will be added to his own burden, without this diminishing the sins of these in any way. The first verse is a manifestation of God's justice and mercy towards his servants. Indeed, God does not incriminate anyone for the fault of another, and does not punish anyone before having established proof against him and having delivered the message to him, as he says, and we do not punish until we have sent a messenger.